Alright, good morning, Noel. So first thing this morning, met with a new client about doing just an ornamental bed installation. It's just rock, no plants, no nothing else. Um, so signed that contract. So we start that in a couple of weeks. So try to get some footage of that. The footage today is going to be difficult as have that broken tripod I have not replaced yet, and don't have the GoPro mounts. I haven't unpacked them yet, so I don't know where they're at. If the camera even still works, I don't know. I was having problems with it before I even left Tampa. So I'll get what I can here. I'll flip this around and you can see where I'm at. You've seen it before. So we're at this little house here on this little hillside. I've shown video of this before. Well, I don't know if I actually shown any video of working on it or not, but anyway, here it is. It's pretty tall this week. Get this knocked out and move on to the next one. All right, so this one's finished up. It's just pretty much a weedy yard. Just do very basic stuff here. But she's wrapped up. Next. Would you look at that? Missed one. Yeah, well, I knew I needed fresh blades, so we'll swap them out before the next stop. So I don't think I took any before photos. Definitely didn't do a before video. It's kind of in a rush yesterday trying to beat the rain when I sprayed this out. So sprayed the beds out, cut it in today, burned it down, gonna hit it again with some Diquat. Kill off the top. Just coming around here. Definitely be washing that off before we leave. Comes around on the other side of the fence, to the fence, around, and this side, still letting the herbicide do some more work here, because I'm gonna take this little berm out, not all of it, because we don't want any water to run back towards the house, We're just going to cut a little bit off the top and kind of grid it out this way. All right, so these beds are done. A bit there. That dirt is from some of the dirt from the back that we moved over. Kind of level that out. So this is done. Again, not really much I can do with that indentation. That's an emergency exit for the basement. So don't want to block that. Make egress any more difficult than it is. Through the gate. I blew off the mess I made on the patio. That other stuff has been stuck there for a while. It was all under this wood. And there you go. All right, good morning all. So, excuse me, you'll note the different hood. That's because I'm driving the Ram today. The dump truck is in the shop. Has a recall on the gas tank, and it's also just dripping a little bit of coolant. Hoping to get it back today, but you know how things go in the world these days. So driving the Ram, do have the enclosed, the express trailer. I pulled out the 52 Toro, shouldn't need it today. So just have the Altos, which I'll be using on this first property and the second to last property, and the 60-inch multi-force. So the downside to this Ram, it does not really like to pull a trailer. This is a 2500, but it's a Power Wagon. So with the fancy suspension on the Power Wagon, it only has a tow capacity of 10,000 pounds, which is the GVW of the trailer I'm hauling. Obviously it doesn't weigh 10,000 with just the two mowers in it and all the accoutrement, but it's still pretty heavy, and it's a brick going through the air. So Ram's not a huge fan of pulling it. I'm going to turn the camera off as I back up to this house. This is what we're dealing with today. It's first cut. It's literally nothing but weeds. There is no grass in this lawn. So we're going to use the Altos on this. It's fairly tall, some of this grass. I know this isn't super thick, the Toro could do it, but this is up to my belly button, a big fat belly button. I'm 5'10", so it's not super tall, but it's several feet, some of it. Mostly just the flower stalks of the weeds, like this guy here. And this is chest high, this one. So, again, nothing the Toro couldn't do, but because of the ruts and the rocks, I'm not going to do it with the Toro. Alright, so the mowing over here is done. Not a bad cut for a bush hog deck. Still have to line trim, edge, blow it off, but I'm gonna go mow that house over there. So I did bring a tripod today, but it doesn't fit the phone. And GoPro's charging, so I'll see if I can get some video, but I doubt it. Alright, so this one's done. I'm not going to take you around back, but yeah, it came out pretty good. They're pleased, I'm pleased. Took a little longer than I'd anticipated, but first cut and all. Alright, off to finish the one up there. Alright, so this one's done. Didn't get much video here. I don't think I had any actually. Just trying to get things done. Just got word from the shop that the dump truck's going to be down for at least a week, unfortunately. So that's not ideal. So run, dogs, sheep, cows, I can't tell what they are. Sunglasses are all kinds of dirty. Anyway, these are done. Off to the next one. Actually, it's next two and then one. All right, whatever. I'm babbling. See ya. probably a branch or something stuck up in there. See if it clears it out that way. Am I the only person this happens to with the speed feed head? It won't go through. It's open all the way. Every freaking time. So upon taking the head apart, this is what happens to me every time. You try to line it up and push it through, and it comes up. It doesn't go into the next alignment. Every time. I have to fight it to get it in that one. And it comes through finally. It's not like my string is, extra curly. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's the Black Diamond. It's getting close to the end of the roll, but still, that shouldn't happen. It's time consuming and frustrating.